Hello everybody and welcome back to another video. Today I'm going to be updating my small little mini travel palette. I've been using this palette for a while now. I stopped using it and then I started using it again just because of the compact size of it and the fact that I can fit so many colors. So I normally use a lot of Cotman. Winter Noon Cotman, that is my favorite when I first started using watercolors, but I tend to use a lot of more tube colors as well. So I have specifically Daniel Smith and Core, one of my two new favorites that I've been using. So I have went ahead and ordered empty pens that you see down below, and I'll pretty much use the colors that I have and fill it into the empty pans placed inside my new watercolor palette. So for most of these, as you can see, I do have little swatches already. So I'm just picking the colors that I want and referring to another mini palette that I was using previously. I'm going to go ahead and just kind of use a knife to get them out, and as you can see, most of these already have the name on the side. So I'll switch some of them out as well, specifically like the reds that I have, because I've been using a lot of the Alizarin Crimson, so I'll switch out the fuller one to my new palette. And then for the yellow, I wanted to switch out as well, the Cadmium Yellow, just because you can see I kind of muddied it because I didn't really clean my brush as I should. So now that I grabbed the colors that I wanted, I set them out the way that I wanted to place them, and then I copied the previous color swatches that I had in there so that I can just paint everything that I want down there. And I do use a lot of blues, which is why you can see me testing out a lot of blues here, and I'm choosing the ones that I want to incorporate into this mini palette since I do use these blues a lot. And also write down the name of the brand and the name of the color on the very back of, or the bottom of the empty pan, so if I ever want to refill it or curious as to what color I actually placed in there, I'll know what it is just because I've named it on the bottom. So now I'll go ahead and just fill everything that I want and tap it into place, and then I'll start laying them out into the actual palette itself again. Rearranged it a little bit. So once that's done, I'll go ahead and do a quick color swatch test on this piece of paper so I know what colors are in there, just because it's kind of hard to see what's in there actually. So I'll just clean up my mess that I have here a little bit, wait for this to dry, and then I cut it out, and I just wanted to compare them to what I had before to what I have now. Not a significant change, mostly a lot more blues in there, but I just rearranged it to more of my liking. So then I'll just use some double-sided tape, acid-free double-sided tape to place on the top lid since I don't really use those mixing wells because it's too much out of an angle. So I'll just use that to place my color swatches so I know what I'm working with. And that's my new travel palette that I'll be using for on the go. So I want to go ahead, clean up this mess a little bit, and actually want to test it out to see how it actually looks. So let's try it out. So as I did change out some purples and add a lot more blues, I wanted to color this drawing I had laying around of Kate, the other Hawkeye from Marvel. So just testing out the colors, see how they look on paper. I just did it's a quick color on this one. There's the blues that I added in that I wanted to see what it looked like. Some pinks that I rarely use but I want to use more, so testing those out as well. Plus I think blue and pink mix well together. And that's pretty much it for testing out this palette. Again, it's just kind of a quick little sketch to see how these new colors looked. I'll be using it more, and I'll create a few more videos using this new travel palette. But again, I'm using it more for on the go, so I probably won't see too much of it, but I will try and mix a few more pieces with it. Thanks for watching. If you have any questions about any of the colors that are actually in the palettes, I'll leave a list down below in the description for what colors I used, and if you have any questions, feel free to leave a comment and I will answer everything the best I can. Right, thank you so much for watching, guys, and I'll see you next time.